friends. We are from BGR Commerce Hub. So here we are going to discuss some small topic, how to link the purchase order to the purchase invoice. So before going to that, first you should understand some business terminology relating to, in order to before understand the purchase order. So what is the tender? What is the quotation? What is the pro forma invoice? What is the purchase order? So I will give some brief idea. So details we will discuss in the class. First we will give some brief idea. What is the tender? So tender is a offer given by the owner of the property who had some work. So tender is a offer given by the owner of the property who had some work. That means he is having some work. He wants some persons who can do that work. So tender is a offer given by the owner of the property. What is the quotation? So quotation is the response to the tender. Quotation is the response to the tender. Who is interested to do this work will submit the quotations to you. What is the pro forma invoice? So pro forma invoice is a model invoice, so submitted by the finalized contractor to the tender. So I will discuss some example. For example, AP Transco. AP Transco wants to construct some transformer in Gachibowli area. So AP Transco wants to construct some transformer in Gachibowli area. For this purpose, AP Transco wants some contractors. So AP Transco will give the tender, AP Transco will float a tender and will give some paper ad. So what they will tell in the paper ad, we have some work, we want some contractors to do the work. So in this example, AP Transco is called contractee. AP Transco is called contractee. So AP Transco had given the tender in the paper. So some persons had seen your paper ad and 10 contractors had interested to do your work, and these 10 contractors will submit the quotations to you. These 10 contractors will submit the quotations to the AP Transco. So now out of 10 contractors, AP Transco will give only work for one person, and for that person is called finalized contractor. So who is the contractee? Who is the contractor? Contractee is the owner of the property. Contractor is the person who is interested to do your work. So 10 contractors have submitted the quotations to you. Out of that, you finalize one party, one contractor. From the contractor, you have to ask pro forma invoice. That means AP Transco will ask that finalized contractor to submit a pro forma invoice. He's already submitted the quotation, but quotation will contain only approximate figures. That's why we will ask that person to submit the pro forma invoice. Now the contractor is submitting the pro forma invoice to the contractee. So what is the pro forma invoice? Pro forma invoice is a model invoice. It will contain exact figures along with taxes, but quotation will contain only approximate figures. Now contractor had submitted the pro forma invoice to the contractee. Now contractee is having a pro forma invoice. Now the contractee, if satisfied with the pro forma invoice, then he will give you the work order. Work order means you can start your work. That means the contractor and the contractor had entered into a contract. If you issue the work order, you had entered into a contract. So this is how the tenders will flow in the business transactions. So after receiving the work order, the contractor can start the work. So this discussion is relating to service portion. In service, it will happen like this. But when come to materials, when come to goods, then this work order is called purchase order. Suppose in goods point of view, I will give some example. Suppose your company is a one construction. Your company wants to purchase some material. Your company wants to purchase some material, but you don't know who will supply that material. What you will do? You will give one paper ad. What in paper ad? What you will tell? I want this material. Who is interested parties can supply that material. That means your company is giving a tender in the paper. I want some of these materials. The material vendors had saw your paper ad and will submit the quotations to you. Suppose you had given a paper ad for purchasing the materials, some 100 quotations are received. Out of 100 quotations, you will finalize one vendor, and from that vendor, you have to ask pro forma invoice. That vendor had submitted the pro forma invoice to you. If pro forma invoice, if you satisfied, you have to give him the PO, purchase order. Purchase order is also called as a PO. So here the accountant works will start. Now the question is how to raise the purchase order. What information you have to mention in the purchase order, that we will see in the syllabus. So purchase order you can raise either in Excel or you can raise the purchase order in Tally itself. In Tally, you have a separate module for order vouchers. This is order vouchers is for passing the purchase order, but by default it will not be in activation mode. You have to activate the purchase orders by going to some settings. Now you raised the purchase order and you already sent to the party. For example, suppose how to see pending purchase orders in the Tally. Your purchase order is already raised. So against that purchase order, you will receive the purchase invoice. Now the concept is how to link the purchase order and purchase invoice. Before that, how to see the pending purchase orders. You raised some pending purchase orders and you raised some orders in the Tally. Now you want to see how many pending purchase orders is there. So how to see that? For that, you have to go to display. In display, you are having a button statements of inventory. So it is purchase orders outstanding. You can see all purchase orders outstanding. Here you have to click on all orders. So how many POs are pending? Purchase orders, only one PO is pending. So you already given the purchase order to BZR traders. In that purchase order, you are asking 150 bags of cement. What is the rate you are asking? 400 rupees. So this purchase order has to this purchase order is pending with BZR traders. You had given the purchase order to BZR traders. What is your company? What is your company? Your company is ABC Constructions. Your company had already issued the purchase order to the BZR traders. That purchase order is pending. Now you received the material from that party and you have to pass the purchase invoice. How to pass the purchase invoice? For passing the purchase invoice, you have to go to the accounting vouchers. So what voucher will require? Purchase voucher. So suppose you are receiving the material on 30th/4/2021. Invoice number is 775. Party account name from whom you are receiving the material? From BZR traders. Here, whenever you are entering the purchase invoice, you have to select the PO. That means against which PO you are receiving the material. What is the PO is pending from this party BZR traders 554/2021. Against this invoice you are receiving the voucher. That's why the PO you have to select. End of list. Now everything will be automatically dumped into the purchase voucher. Whatever information you had given that purchase order will be automatically appear in purchase voucher. So what is the material you want to purchase in that PO? Cement. How many bags? 150 bags. So what is the rate? 400. What is the amount? 60,000. So simply you can change, you can save this invoice. So new reference, how many days you have given credit period? 45 days. Now you received the material against that PO and you passed the purchase voucher. Simple concept is how to link the PO to the purchase voucher. That means you already received the material against that PO and that PO now is closed in the background. Now you can check whether that is in pending or that is closed. Display statements of inventory, purchase order outstandings, all orders. Now you can check whether any pending POs are there. No, because you already received the material against that PO. So how the system know against that PO material is received? That means you are linking that PO whenever you are passing the purchase voucher. That means the system knows that the PO is closed. So this is how to link the purchase invoice and purchase order. But before that, you should have the knowledge how to raise the purchase order, how to do settings for appearing this order vouchers in configuration. That detailed discussion we will discuss in the classroom in BZR Commerce Hub. Thanking you.